Hi everyone, it's me. The title of this video is Can't Buy Me Love. And I want to talk about parental alienation and the truth of the matter is I've talked to way too many people that say that my children won't talk to me, but they will call me if they need money. Or they've mentioned that they expect to get their inheritance today, and how much am I gonna leave for them? And the only way my children will communicate with me or text me is if they need money to pay for house payment bills, school loans, etc., or buy them a car or anything along those lines. And I want to ask these parents one question: if you had no money, would there be any form of communication? And the answer is no. I understand in certain relationships it is necessary to be maybe reliant on someone, but that's more in a marital relationship where one person might make more. There's usually an imbalance in marital relationships because both people normally don't make the same amount. So maybe the wife pays more of the bills or the husband pays more of the bills, but normally it's a reciprocal relationship, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes the person is there only because of the fact that their spouse makes more money and they have a comfortable lifestyle. But that's a totally different topic of conversation. What I'm talking about is when children are only contacting you for financial gain, or the relationship is only for the financial gain of one person. And this is usually an adult child who has chosen to disconnect and moves out on their own, and sometimes they make good money. They still expect you to give them what you make and then some. Children will say, why don't you take out a second mortgage on your home so you can help me? I mean, it comes down to the fact that you can't buy love. Can't buy me love. I can't buy anyone's love. I believe relationships, truly genuine and healthy relationships, have nothing to do with money. It has to do with the emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical support of the other person. And most important, if you were to get sick today and you were to be admitted into the hospital, who would be by your side? Those are the only people you should have in your will. That's the way I feel about it. I mean, the only people in my will: my husband, my stepson, close family members and friends, people I talk to, people that give me hugs, and people I associate with, and people that make me smile when I see them. The people that don't have expectation. Here you go, you've been put in the will. Oh, great. I didn't expect it, but that's nice. And then you have something to remember that person by. So that's what I wanted to talk about, is what are your relationships based on? If your child only talks to you because you have money and you give them money and they know when they call you and cry or demand that you will cave, one thing you have to think about is, do you have enough to live on? Do you have the means to take care of yourself when you get older? Do you have enough money to pay for assisted living or someone to come, or a caretaker? You should be first. And if you have extra, that's it. My grandma and grandpa, when they were alive, they gave money away to each one of their children. And I think I've stated this before. My grandma didn't expect to live to 100, so my uncle, who was her guardian, took care of her finances, said that we can't give the money away anymore. It's now you have to take care of yourself and think about yourself, and to make that money stretch. And that's what she did. She said one time, she said, there's no more money and people still came around because they loved her and they wanted to have a relationship with her. And having a relationship with my grandma was more important than the money she gave. It's just the way it was. So think about it. That's most important. And we'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.